What up, YouTube, man? It's your bro. I'm back with another reaction. We got Paul is a little concerned about his Celtics. OKC favorites to win the West. Let's get straight to it, man.
So, Paul, were you impressed with the Thunder's win over your Celtics last night?
Yeah, I've been impressed with the OKC Thunder all year long. They seem like they playing with a chip on their shoulder this year with the way last year ended, them being the #1 seed in the West and going out in the second round. So they look like, hey, look, we're not the same team as we were a year ago. Shea is upset he didn't win the MVP a year ago, which you could have easily gave it to him, and it looks like he's the front runner to take home the award, especially after what I saw this weekend and what I saw yesterday. So, but I am a little concerned with the Celtics. I'm a little concerned. They've had some ups.
His first thing I seen say that, everybody just acting like, well, Porzingis, but they was missing a player too. I think Caruso, did he even play that game? But yeah, like, I would say the first one probably keeping it real. Like, even though this ain't the playoffs, but it's crazy how could it just magically, you beat these niggas and then magically, if they was in the finals, now you start choking, and I don't get that. Like, if they beat them, like, you got to take something from it. Like, they won both games. How just all of a sudden when playoffs hit, now I'm going to just play like I don't know how to play basketball? Like, I don't really get that. Especially they already went through that young phase last year, I thought. I don't know.
Have some downs. This game was concerning because when the threes aren't falling.
Ooh, you shoot 31% from three, man.
Them niggas shot 63s, bro.
Threes aren't falling, and our lack of ability to get to the free throw line is concerning because sometimes that shot is not going to be there. What's concerning is the Celtics are second to last in free throw attempts.
Because they only shooting threes.
Yeah, because they're not getting to the cup.
Because they settle a lot. So that could be concerning, and that's one of the reasons they've given up multiple 20-point games. They were up, I believe, 20 a couple weeks ago to the Cleveland Cavaliers at home. They walked them down and won. So things like that happen when you settle for too many threes. So it's a little bit of concern, but hopefully they can get healthy. And if they get healthy, Porzingis will help in that category. But it's a little concerning right now. But if they, they'll be fine.
You don't want them shooting 63?
No, I don't want them shooting.
Come on, man. Like, what?
They'll be fine.
You don't want them shooting 63?
No, I don't want them shooting 63 threes.
No,
They got the two best athletic wings in the game who are capable of getting to the basket and drawing contact and putting pressure on the referees. I think they should utilize that aspect when the threes aren't falling. But they understand how to win. And once playoff time, I think they'll notice that, they'll recognize that, and they'll be all right. They're champs. Don't forget that. They're champs.
Is the definition of shooters shoot.
They said that shit.
Shooters do shoot. But
everybody was injured, bro. I guess. I mean, yeah, they did beat us, bro. But that shit is a super team, bro. Don't forget that.
Stay who they are. I don't want them
to super team, boy.
You can't
go away.
63 threes, though. Yeah. That's the third most attempts in league history.
Yeah, I know.
Like, come on.
Shooting
I didn't even know it could get more than that. I thought, really, I ain't giving too much money. I thought that would probably be the highest in history. Who's shooting more than that?
Most attempts in league history.
Yeah, I know. But they're a three-point shooting team. But don't go away from who you are, but just tone it down a little bit.
Yeah, but when you 0 for 5 like Brown, and you are Tatum, and you 4 for 12 like Tatum, and then Pritchard, he was on fire the other night, but not last night.
Yeah.
In Doogie Howser, what happened to that? That ain't go nowhere either.
No,
but
wait, what do you say?
Yeah.
In Doogie Howser, what happened to that? That ain't go nowhere either.
No,
but you shoot 31%.
Regular season and playoffs is two different.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, like, when these niggas play, if they do you niggas just gonna forget how to play basketball? Like, I thought they already went through that phase, bro. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, pressure, yeah, but like, nigga, you done been through pressure. You done been under pressure before. Like, all these niggas have been in big games, whether it's been, I don't know, high school championship, college champion. Like, I know these niggas have been in big games, bro. Like, how? I just don't get that.
Of course, Paul, it is. Of course it is. But this is the time you start tuning up.
Yeah, for sure.
For the playoffs. And look, I'm not Paul. I like his stuttering and his slow talking.
And they did it without their second leading scorer, which was even more impressive.
Yeah, but he slow talking and nervous and stuff like that. And I like that because that tells me he's really worried about them in these situations. I'm not. I think when the playoffs come, they know how to turn on the switch.
Well, if the Lakers do
So
their
they just know
business,
how to make shots when they just keep missing? Because, nigga, they can, what you mean? They're doing what they would probably be doing in the playoffs. They not going to stop shooting threes.
we'll be good with playing the Lakers, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We just got to stay healthy. We got the same issue y'all got. Can we get healthy? Can we stay healthy?
Yeah.
Can King James come back as the same guy prior to his injury?
Yeah.
Were you impressed with the win over the Celtics?
To be honest with you, I was not, because no matter who it is, the Lakers went down there
Without AD or Brown.
without AD and Bron and turned Austin Reeves into the next great Larry Bird in
Austin
Boston.
Bird Reeves last year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Austin
last
Bird
year?
Reeves. So you've seen it happen. Cleveland stole one in the playoffs from them last year in Boston. So you've seen it happen, but they wind up raising the Davy O'Brien trophy anyway.
But are they the
Or
team?
Larry O'Brien, I'm sorry.
Davey
O'Brien is a quarterback in football.
Are the Thunder the team to beat?
As long as the Lakers are injured. If they get healthy, the Lakers...
Nigga, as long as the Mavericks injured, nigga, fuck you talking about, boy? Hell he talking about, man? Like, I mean, that shit damn near true. I don't think the Lakers going to the finals. I did at first, but nah, not no more. I think it's the Thunder, the T-Wolves, or man, it would have been us, man. It would have been us for real, bro. Niggas be lucky, bro.
I believe could
Thunder,
take
T-Wolves, and Mavericks are the only finals contenders. That's what I'm gonna say.
care of OKC. So for me, with the Lakers banged up and not a healthy Luka, not a healthy LeBron,
I replaced the Lakers
got-
with the T-Wolves because they just get better. They're just a more all around better team, like. And they keep giving the Nuggets belt. Like, I'm not going to ignore that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they play them, they're beating them again, I feel like. And they show to give OKC a little problems, too. Like, if we being real. Like, I ain't going to lie, so. I think they beat them twice.
OKC, Denver, then the Lakers. Once the Lakers get fully healthy come playoff time, then I'll push them ahead.
I think that the Thunder are very impressive. I mean, I picked SGA to win the MVP before the season started and for the Thunder to come out of the West. They've been incredibly impressive. They've leveled up and been consistent from what they were building on last year. That's why they have the second best odds to win the title this year. SGA's been having an incredible season. I try not to react too much to regular season games because, to your point, you can go into Boston and win, and it's a long season, and people get caught up in what the regular season matchups were, and what was the point disparity and all that. To your point, Paul, once the postseason starts, it's a completely different season, and the Celtics are an extremely experienced team, particularly in the postseason.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
Champs
I forgot. They went through a lot of losing, bro.
and defending for a reason, and the Thunder are young. And a lot of times when you see matchups like this,
I forgot how much
particularly in the
losing the Celtics been through, bro. I forgot all about that. Like, yeah, that's true.
regular season, when you have a team that is going to try and repeat or has a bunch of champions on the team, sometimes this can happen. You get out of your game plan. I mean, 63 threes is laughable.
That's a lot.
It's too many.
Yeah, but it
They
makes,
doubled-
it
Nigga,
makes
that's
you
more than a lot.
concerned because you got
Basically
another
doubled the total
team.
from OKC shit.
Yeah, but you got another team in the Eastern Conference that got the best record in the league. That we
God,
got to be worried
yeah.
about in Cleveland too. They've
Are
been
you
playing-
worried about Cleveland?
Listen, I gotta put some respect on Cleveland's name. Even though they beat the Celtics twice, even though they haven't been healthy, they've won 15 games in a row twice this season. They've been on multiple.
They really haven't
10+
lost with DeAndre Hunter, bro. That's crazy.
winning streaks. That
And they got some good wins. It ain't no Jimmy Butler shit with Curry where they pushing narratives, not telling you that you nigga playing them, but injured and bad teams. They got the Celtics in there. I'm sure they got some more wins, and yeah, like it ain't just cap and being disingenuous.
says that you're a contender when you go on that type of runs throughout the regular season. So absolutely, I will not take Cleveland lightly. There should be more talk about Donovan Mitchell in the MVP talks.
I think it'd be a long series if they match.
I think it will be a long series. I do believe it could possibly go 7 because Cleveland is going to have home court advantage.
Right. Are you worried about the Celtics?
I'm not worried about them because I again, They get Porzingis back.
I like he talking like
And everybody.
Hey, this is man.
I know, he said a lot of nice things about the Celtics.
Man, you
today.
saying some good things about the
but I didn't
Celtics.
say they was
It's
gonna
like
win
it's
the
good that you
title.
having a
Who
change
is
of
this
heart
young
over it.
lady
It's
though?
good
I ain't
to
gonna
hear
lie.
that.
I ain't gonna lie. I never
I'm
seen
just
him.
It's good
telling
to hear
you.
you take that hate out your heart, man. This is good. This is a revelation.
Paul Pierce. Travion, right?
Travion.
Beyond Anthony.
Anthony, same thing. Anthony, Travion is all the same. Anthony. Paul Anthony Pierce.
Guy, Travion.
Look, though,
What is we talking about?
I
Like, what?
believe
Man, come on,
if you get
bro.
Porzingis
Like,
back, they stay healthy. Them 63 threes and that 31% shooting from three, that's not going to happen. They're going to start knocking shots down. And
why ain't
they
not
do
shot
have,
down?
like Paul,
See, I don't know about that logic because they obviously wanted to win yesterday or was it? Yeah, yesterday. But they couldn't knock shit down. Now randomly they just gonna knock it down now. Like you can't really say that.
Paul saying two of the terms of wings that can get to the cup.
I be saying that shit too though. I really feel like you got control of your shot. I don't really like when people be like you can't control the ball and go in. I don't like that, bro. I feel like you need to shoot to make that shit, bro. Like if you you just gotta. It's just confident. You gotta just know you just gotta know like who a nigga that shoot to make that shit? Kyrie. I'm biased, bro. I don't care about nobody but the Mavericks to be honest, but I would say Tatum shoot to make that shit. Like he's making his shots more often than not. Austin Reeves before the injury, I would say him like he be cooking. You can tell it's just like I'm making this shit. I'm being efficient tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's a mindset. Like fuck all that. Well, I gotta stop cussing so much, bro. All the we can't control, bro. You can control that shit. You can control it from going in, bro. Yes, you can, bro.
Yeah.
I watched Tatum yesterday. He took off from the half court and got to the cup. One time, I'm like, well, that's what you need to be doing on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
But they get caught up in this 3-ball time in the NBA.
You gotta be the
That's what people
coach.
do. So I'm not really worried about him like that. Like Paul, I understand 7 games, and Cleveland's beat him twice, and Cleveland has home court advantage.
But the only thing is I'm worried more because like when it's
I actually think me
it's
like
tough.
PJ shoot to make it. If y'all watch the Mavericks, bro, like especially before he got the ankle injury, but I trust his shot. He's shooting to make it. Like you could tell. Like I feel like if you efficient, you shooting to make it. If you not, then you just checking, bro.
to repeat in any sport.
And Kyrie
Absolutely.
the most efficient, been always the most efficient nigga. So
100%.
You don't want complacency to set in. Like we won last
But I don't
year.
think that's going
and
to
it's
be the
going
case
to
with
be
them.
easier because I saw a dominant team a year ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to see some of the tendencies that I saw in this team 2 years ago when they were chasing the title, when they were letting teams come back from 20.
Okay,
and they
keep
were
it
taking
real
teams
then.
lightly at home. And that's why 2 years ago when Jimmy Butler came in here and beat us on our home floors because we didn't take care of our home floor. And that's why it makes me a little worried.
But you also had an inexperienced head coach that was shoehorned into that position at the start of the season out of nowhere, who didn't really,
what
he
you
was
mean?
just-
He's seeing similarities, so it don't matter. He's seeing similarities in how the players are playing. It don't matter. That don't mean nothing.
They
Yeah,
he
it's
didn't
a
gain no
different
respect from him
situation
until
now.
last year.
They know how to go and win a championship. But to Paul's point, they're not going for a three-peat. It's really hard to repeat in any sport, and there hasn't been a repeat champion since the Warriors, and we know what that team had going on. So, you can't get too comfortable in this league when you have teams that are hungry, like the Cavs, who have been there year after year and have been building and getting experience. And then even if you do make it out of the East, you've got whoever coming out of the West who's going to be a really formidable team. I mean, we haven't even mentioned the Nuggets in this segment either.
Right.
We are just
Man, he
completely
did
overlooking
mention
because
the
we're
Nuggets,
talking about
man.
the Lakers and
Y'all gotta talk about the T-Wolves though. You can't ignore them, man. Shout out to Timothy Theme of that, man. I'm gone, bro.